Myself, Amaya, and 3 of our elite operators will lead the 5 teams. We have 3 combat teams, 1 record team, 1 spec op team. You may want to meet the leaders of one of those teams. Meaning you don't want to be on the same team as I. I see. Rosmontis, wait! Oh, Blaze. You're badly wounded. Why are you here? You should go back to the hospital. Go on. You're going to Saudi this time. Yes. I'll get someone to replace you. How about Misery? He is better at assault ops than you, right? He'll wave his hand and it'll be done. Let him have a go. You don't want me to go, huh? Yeah, you probably shouldn't. You're giving me a weird feeling there, Blaze. This isn't like the mission that you went on before. Because I might die? Hey, watch it! You can't just come out and say it like that! You're too young for such a dangerous mission. It's just not right. But Amaya's going too. It's because she's... Maya... She's just like me. She's infected. And she's an operator. And I checked the logs. Ace and Scout are both in Chernobyl. They didn't come back. That means that they are gone. I want to see. I want to know what has happened. I want to see who's running the reunion. I want to know who did that. I want to know what has happened to Ace and Scout. Montes. You don't have to record that kind of stuff. Yes? Oh, what the hell am I even saying? No, I'm sorry. I shouldn't have said that. Damn my big mouth. But that's Blaze. I'm the one who's wrong. We had happy memories and painful ones too. You have to remember them both. You're weird, Blaze. Your words are all scattered and broken. I don't want to see you hurt so much. Why do you have to look back at them? You can just let go of these memories and you can just put them there. Leave them there and don't look back at them. If I don't look, what's the point of recording them? If I don't look, they're just going to be forgotten. I won't forget. I definitely won't forget even a single death. Right. Like me. You're a Rodeo Island elite operator. It can't go in your place. Really, Oh, the bleeding game. It's fine. I'll take you. With Montes, you and Amaya look after yourself. Right, I will. Oh, do I have to, meet her? Dr. Ray. Rodeo Island's elite operators, for whatever reason, dedicate their talents and energy to Rodeo Island's projects. The teams they bring with them fully support their work, because our elite operators, to a certain degree, can directly determine how we use a certain tactic. But not all of them are exactly as we imagine them. You've met elite operator Place Doctor. There are a lot of rumors about her. Maybe you haven't heard. The truth is, they are a little exaggerated. But everyone has a different impression of her. But Doctor, I think that you're capable of understanding her choice. Judging by your reaction, you may have already met the one that we are talking about. Now you're on Rosmontis' team? Oh. Then we okay? Anything else that I might need to know? Well, that's the basic plan. Honestly, it's practical. A plan's a plan, an operation an operation. But the op is what matters. A plan is just the basic outline of our operation, and a misstep during an operation can literally shatter the plan. I hope we don't have any bad omen specialists around here. Alright. Uh-oh, this isn't good. We have a problem. Dust density is way too low. This isn't going to work with the light angle. We're in the open here. If they look down from the bridge, they might spot us before we are fully operational. But we can't cover the machines any more than it is already. If we blow the airflow, we won't get enough of a current going to kick up the dust. So what do? Should we just keep moving back? We might already be out of time. I'll take care of this. Firewatch, keep an eye out and tell me which way to adjust. Lady, what are you doing? Fixing the angle of the light. To mitigate the suffering of the world, I believe even the sun itself will bow to me. The sun? Oh, who's that at the dune? Neil? They're not saddling up and not falling back, right? What is she doing? Meditating? Posing? Is she actually posing here? No, wait. It's that light. Her whole body's glowing. Oh, it's way too bright. Thanks, Captain. Thanks for covering my eyes. But it would be great if you weren't squeezing like you wanted to crush my skull. What is Neil even doing? She's alright, right? Well, if you say that, Captain. But that light is brighter than the sun. What is she even up to? No way. She's pulling in all the light around us? Whoa! Captain, all the light is starting to form together. I know, I'm just saying. Could anyone but a radiant knight do something like this? Captain, look at the shadows of the sand dunes. Can you even tell what time of day it is? I'm just trying to brighten the mood here. And once we kick up that sandstorm, we won't even be able to see the shadows. Right? Shutting up. Sorry. How was I able to do that? Is that related to arts as well? Hey, take us up! We got some weird coloring balls clipping us! Don't be scared, instructor. Reunion casters aren't really good enough to shoot us down from this height. It's just a distraction. There's no need to put an air show for Reunion like that. But putting on a good enough show and Reunion might just surrender, right? Isn't that what they call a show of force? Aerial acrobatic isn't really a show of force. Hold on tight, instructor. I need to barf here. Oh god, are you teasing her? Is this payback for the whip? The device is fully functional. Amaya, we're ready to move. Roger. Driver, maintaining steady speed. Check your map. Use the sandstorm to cover your approach to the core city until you're in range to deploy boarding gear. Engage! Descent will cover our tracks. Remember your protective gear and don't let descent into your sensitive equipment. But you can see the sun. Why is the sunlight breaking through the sandstorm? The underside of the core city is so clear. It's like an art. This wasn't really part of the plan. Is that natural light? Oh, don't worry about it. Well, roger that. Grappling hooks, preparing to fire. Operators, make sure the cables are securely fixed to the underside of the city. Once all our operators are aboard, the vehicles will depart at once. I don't usually say things like this, but I'm pretty sure that light just now is a good omen for us. Oh yes, definitely! I made it a little too intense and had to aim it at the ground. But let's not tell her that part. Hold on, the core city is speeding up. Our machines are wind-driven, but they can only keep the sandstorm up within a 1 kilometer range. If they break that range, they'll spot us for sure. Then hurry up, everyone! Right. Oh, we're out of time. We have to slow down. If we drive out of the sandstorm, Chernobog's optical detection system will pick us right up and blow the whole op up. How many people do we have left? Hurry up, Bent! Well, I don't think there are any left. Huh? I'm going to put on my mask. But hey, it's the dangerous doctor! You've never had operator training before! We can't just send you up there alone! Oh? Didn't Dr. Carter assign you any battlefield support or something? Huh? Oh no, what of it? I did. You did? Me. You are my support? Carlson grabbed by the waist with one arm and pulled you into a zip line with the other. Seize your own fate next time, Dr. Ray. She kidnapped me! Okay! Well, at the very least, Carlson is the one who's carrying me around this time. The sandstorm was ferocious, and the arm holding you was very hard. You couldn't be certain it belongs to Carlson's. Uh-huh. All squads, take your position. There's no room for any sort of error in the operation to come. Right. I guess we found our way in. 10:30 a.m. Core City Foundation. Yeah. This is definitely a sign of someone breaking in here. Confirmed 1 infiltrator. We can't be sure if that bloodstain over there is Reunion's or someone else's. It hasn't really turned yet. It very well could be Officer Shen's instead. We have to hurry. Oh, Doctor! Well, I'm glad that you're here safe. Close enough, I guess. Oh? That's dangerous, huh? Did you get hurt, Dr. Ray? Nah, I guess I'm fine. Let's just go. Just some psychological trauma. The usual stuff. Yeah.
Operation
At the very least, I'm safe and sound. And now I know that Carlson is super strong. She literally lifted me with a singular arm. Holy damn. Alright. Next, we have another tutorial. Focus Strike. Learn how to counter the commanding tactics of Reunion's guerrilla forces. I see. For Maya and Melanta. Alright, let's see what they're up to. Rodeo Island on a certain day. In this training exercise, we will simulate a situation where communication are jammed and practice operation under these conditions. Amaya will also be assisting you. You must all step up and learn how the enemy fights. Now look alive! The enemy's guerrilla forces are here. Get ready! That enemy is an experienced guerrilla fighter, right? Jessica, I will stop him first. Sure, got it. I'll make sure that you all stay healthy. Don't let the nerves get to you, alright? It will affect your abilities to make decisions on the spot. So I guess for now I'm just going to watch. And only watch. Okay, we have a sniper, we have Beagle. Pretty sure the healer was deployed second. That's a bit of an issue, but alright, it's fine. It's fine. What is this stuff? What's she doing? Just basic heal, huh? Oh. Incoming! The enemy is a guerrilla herald, and he is using an encrypted language to relay messages to the other troops. Whoa! Why does it feel like the enemies are coming at us way harder than before? Hold on a bit longer, Beagle. I go and take care of that guy. Wait, they have a red glow on their eyes. Interesting. Well, on the battlefield, Herald will continuously issue tactics commands to their squad members, increasing the attack and defense of all enemies. After receiving these commands, some enemies will even use special abilities. Look, this guerrilla sniper is shooting 2 of our operators at the same time. However, remember that even if these heralds are the heart of the enemy's guerrilla warfare tactics, they are also a weak point that we can exploit. Their lightweight equipment that amplifies mobility also makes them the least protected of all the guerrilla forces. See, kinda looks like they're trying to hide from us with this get up, but it's never going to work. Look at his aura! Look at the buff icon! It is literally impossible. And even though he is buffing these three, it doesn't really seem to cause any sort of issues to Beagle. Beagle is really, really strong. Huh. Okay, anybody else? 2 guerrilla forces. 2 heralds are here now. Through a coordinated exchange of tactics, the strengthening effect of their commands have been amplified, and the other enemies have become even stronger than before. That can happen? Jessica, think hard and come up with a way to fight against them. Yeah, but it's too hard to deal with these heralds. I don't think I can handle this. Ouch! Oh yeah. Melanta, let's go and help Jessica out. Prioritize taking out those special enemies first, and create an advantage on our battlefield line. Alright. Understood. Jessica, please hang in there. I will help you deal with them. So I'm just going to pull her here.
I'll show them what I can do.
And that's pretty much it, because Amaya can't really help them out.
Got it.
Alright, in that case, I guess Amaya's just going to help them fight against the normal guys for now. Oh yeah. The sniper isn't going to cause any sort of issues either, so this is fine. Is she some sort of multi-target healer? No, it doesn't say that. Wait a second.
Freeze!
She's definitely healing. Oh.
Yes?
Never mind, she is a multi-target healer. Just like a nut. Oh, that's nice. Seems like her ability jumps further than a nut's though. It's a bit weird, but oh well. Right? Oh well. All the healers are a bit different from each other. She probably has longer reach, while a nut creates shields. HP shields that make them a little bit tankier. Sometimes it actually helps us out as well, right? That small HP boost. Sometimes. Alright. Now let's see. Are they going to use these buffers right away? I mean, they have just introduced them. They kinda have to, right? They probably have to. Alright then. The Forgotten Lands. We've encountered guerrilla messenger on our way to the central area of the core city. They employ a unique method of communication and commanding, and we may perhaps be able to draw some inspiration from fighting against them. Yes, try to learn everything that you see. It might come in handy in the future. Now, let us see. Do I need to change anything? Probably not. Nah, it's probably going to be fine. There is a good chance though that I might want to swap one of my healers out for Gravel. With our redeploy options, I can pinpoint a couple of enemies right away. And then she can take care of multiple of these guerrilla forces all by herself. I mean, they did say they are not really the strongest. Surely Gravel can handle one of them all by herself, right? Maybe, if the need arises. Alright. The Schöneburg Underground Base. 10:30 a.m. Hey there, Casset. Were you waiting for me? Yes. I see. Well, it took me a long time to find you, even though you were the one who brought me in here. How did that happen? Were we split up? Huh. We'll begin the operation after we finish collecting all the environmental informations. Before that, it will benefit you to hear exactly what is going on inside the Schöneburg's core city. Amaya's a bit tied up on the scene, so she won't be able to join this discussion. You've already read the information in the mission briefing, but that kind of information is not good enough for a mind like yours. What is that supposed to mean? Did you finally realize that you need me? Glad to see. Well, I'm glad you see me more of a simple battle commander. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure what that's all about. I'm just gonna stay quiet. If you have taken interest in some part of me, you can just come out and say it. There's no need to stare so much. But skipping the shadow, we don't really have much time. Rodeo Island and the LGD work together to take down Reunion and neutralize the forces controlled by Mephisto and Crownslayer. After that, Reunion's deployment in Langman fell apart completely. Amaya has reported to me that he had a difficult fight with that Frost Nova, an infected serving Reunion as leader of a special squad at the bottom of Langman. The battle ended in your victory, of course. Yes, but at the same time, I wouldn't really call it a victory. My victory condition was to stop her before it was too late. We ran out of time, right? I understand. According to the data from the PRTS, you had the cooperation of our operators when you brought the enemy's body back to Rodeo Island for treatment. Yeah, I don't really consider her an enemy anymore. She even said that she wanted to join in her last moments. Dr. Ray, distinguish your friends from your foes. No, wait. You might get the wrong idea, but you must hear me out. I'm not trying to blame you, Dr. Ray. Amaya told me what has happened between you and the enemy's commander. Only those who were there at the time had the information to decide what to do. I don't have the right to overreach and criticize your judgment. You tried to understand the motive of that infected. You were even willing to bear the consequences for the thing that she, Frostnova, did. That is what you did. If you plan to use this method to make sense of the suffering in this world, then I have no reason to blame you. I'm even willing to vouch for you before the operators of Rodeo Island. Dr. Ray, make your own decision, and I will try to not interfere. After that, I will determine the part of the responsibility that belongs to Rodeo Island. Your power and responsibilities complement one another. Distinguish your enemies from your friends. Those are your words, not mine. I said that? You really want to breathe as one? Wait, you're actually siding with me here? And I thought you hate me! I never said that. Oh. More accurately, Frostnova and a Yeti squad with a guerrilla team of an elite infected. Right now, there's still 2 elite forces that Reunion is still able to mobilize. These guerrilla warriors are the finest. The second is the Sarkas mercenary, V, and her team of sellswords. According to my intel, we use some underhand tactics to seize leadership of the Sarkan mercenaries who are currently working with Reunion. We don't really have time to go over what should be basically common historical knowledge, but let me say this frankly. The Sarkan mercenaries are unreliable, a problem that we faces just as much as Reunion. Sarkas mercenaries are unlike normal agency mercenaries. They are the overflowing military might of Casadel, spilled out across the land. Trying to control them is an act of folly. It will only anger the forces backing them up. I see. You seem to have a pretty good understanding of the Sarkas, but to be fair, you were traveling in their countries for quite a while, with we and the others, right? I haven't even gotten to the important part here. The point is, the infected guerrillas of the Yeti squads are completely different from the Sarkas mercenaries. There are no similarities between them in terms of their form, organization, behavior, or creed. Before joining Reunion's rank, they were independent guerrilla forces of infected, and their prestige was even greater among certain groups of infected than that of Reunion. And before they formed the guerrilla force, they used to be a part of a mighty Ursus military. see. Northwest Tundra, huh? I'm not really sure where you've learned that piece of information from, Doctor. But well, color me impressed. Though that piece of information itself is fairly basic, I'm relieved that you are able to proactively gather intel on your own. Well, about that, I'm pretty sure I got that from Frost Nova. But why exactly does it feel like you're poking fun at me? Huh? I only give what you deserve. We've arrived at the foundation of the industrial sector of Chernobog's core city. Next, we will lead 3 teams through the complex underground passages, take the sewing pipe into the industrial layer, and come up into the heart of the core city. Be aware that any enemy you see patrolling these areas are not the ordinary Reunion thugs that you're used to fighting. We will meet rigorous trained soldiers, Reunion soldiers, trained in the tactics of Ursa's own army by the very same guerrillas. Our recon operators discovered that communication network has been forcefully cut off within the core city. Rather, it seems that Reunion didn't even try to maintain these channels. This is a severe constraint upon modern-day squads who rely on the most common modes of communication. What this means is that Reunion either already has some special way of communication, or they simply aren't prepared to fight. Based on what we saw in Chernobog a month ago, though, I don't really expect the second scenario. However, if communication is cut off, the lower-ranking Reunion members won't receive any sort of direct command. Most of the time, do expect them to act independently. I fear they won't know signals that they cannot receive, a sign that only countries and city-states can distinguish, one that marks the territory of Ursus. A terrible storm is brewing within the city. Chaos, whether caused accidentally or deliberately, will permeate wherever that thick smoke arises. There is deep ahead of me, and the seed of ruin have already been sown. So, what is your conclusion? Conflict is brewing within Reunion as we speak. And how are you so sure about it? I mean, she did spread some doubt in Crown Slayer, but I haven't really seen her around here yet. Did she return? Either way, I have seen the same thing unfold countless of times across the lands. Is there something that you're not telling me here? I've said pretty much everything that I needed to say. As for the rest, we'll cross this bridge when it gets to them. Even if we are still just preparing for war, efficiency is what matters. Please help me notify the members of Team L4, Doctor. Have them take these devices. Wait, hold on. Is there a problem? Don't these belong to Rosmontis? Yes. You seem to know more about Rosmontis than the conversation that you had in the bioprocessing unit indicates. Well, I did saw her getting ready for a fight. I never really expected that she had the power to use a device like this, though. Every elite operator has a considerable amount of strength. We expect them to take charge. So you haven't had the time to understand how Rosmontis fight yet. But just to get this out of the way, there are some things they should not be shouldering alone. As a field commander, a necessary part of your job is to help relieve the pressure of these operators. In this upcoming battle, you may make some shocking discoveries. I see. Very few people are shocked after watching Rosmontis fight. Make sure that you're ready for it. Okay, is it that disturbing? I still remember the other guy. He specifically warned us to step back. Maybe she has trouble controlling her own power. Huh. Well, I guess we'll see it in a second, huh? Right, Rosmontis? Pretty sure we're on the same team after all. Hey there, Dr. Ray. I see that you're here. We intercepted an enemy's patrol squad, steadily handling the situation. Oh, wait, has the fighting already started? Doctor, your position there is kinda risky. I think you will probably want to move. I see. But I just got here. Right there. Behind you. Doctor, it's really dangerous to stand next to her. Enemy. What do you mean with... Oh! Osmontis! Hey there! Enemy. Doctor, those are the one who killed my family. They're enemies. Osmontis? What has happened? Huh? Doctor, step aside. Get out of the way. I'm not like Amaya. Amaya's art can go around her friends to strike her enemies. But not me. I can't. So don't stand between me and my fight. I see. Kya! That girl! The one carrying that box! What's going on here? What's wrong with my eyes? I can't see anything! My eyes! My face! It hurts! Something is crushing my head! Huh? No. It's been a long time since I've crushed anyone to date. Those swords! Those swords! Osmontis? Reunion. I don't want you in my memories. Any of you. Okay? Is she just deleting them in its entirety?
Perhaps I should bring an extra notebook.
Huh!
There
Well,
lots of things
that
out
is
there worth documenting.
disturbing, to say the least. That is really disturbing. Hey, Cross, help them out a bit. Okay, we have a separate box right here. There's a good chance that the gorilla buffer is going to show up there. Okay, still stopped. Papuka, block the flank.
There you are.
Just in case Fang needs some help. Gonna save Plum for the gorilla fighter. Just in case they actually spawn here. We have a sniper at hand as well.
There you are.
Ross is a bit in danger. I'm going to deploy a healer right here.
I really hope nothing goes wrong.
Go. I'm going to hit Puka next. Gonna deploy my Luna Cup.
The pack and I are waiting.
For a bit of additional help. Okay, that guy has the least amount of defense, so Luna Cup
There you are.
should definitely attack him first. Right? They did say that. The least amount of defense. She got this. She definitely got this. They're not even spawning anything as of yet. That's good.
There you are.
Okay, we have 2 snipers at hand. Oh, Cross.
Everyone,
Yeah, that was not about to happen, huh?
Roger.
That was a bit too much. A little bit too much for my little Cross there. Oh well. It's quite alright.
Which
Bit of a damage boost.
Everyone believes in me.
Gonna add a secondary healer here.
Specialty.
They might need the additional help. Wait a second, what did they do? No, I activated this power. I was a bit worried there that they might have changed the Maya's power to the other one. You know, the second skill that activates itself and that stuns her occasionally. I mean, I know it's probably a bit stronger than her first skill, but automatic abilities like these are a bit tricky at times, you know? They are a bit tricky at times.
Where are you?
Okay, speed it up.
To a corner. Thrust.
Preferably kill that guy as quickly as I can.
The battlefield is a graveyard.
There are 3 of them actually. Let's see if Kata can help them out.
Can't find it anywhere.
Oh yes, she can definitely help out.
I can wait, don't.
Have him down. Okay. That's gone. Whole horde of archers. Not so bad. Kata's going to take a break. Going to wait a little. Just a little bit.
I can't find it
Slow
anywhere.
them down.
I know.
Maya goes for the attack again. Don't necessarily need a tick buff yet. I guess I could already start it at the very least. Next comes Cross. Heal them all up.
Which page did I put
Might
my
be
notes
too
in?
much. Might just be too much.
Ready for action.
Okay, Feng, I'm gonna exchange it for Donna.
Where are the idiots?
Extra damage.
Already. I'm not going to miss. Which page did
Okay.
I put my notes in?
They cannot go past my Papuka. One of them is really trying, but they cannot get past her. And Donna is holding the line on the south.
In position.
Perfect! Got a bit close near the end because of all of these archers. But other than that, no issues whatsoever. Oh. Bloodied. Torn. Pierced. This isn't right. Us. Enemies. People. Wailing. Screaming. Groaning. Rosmontis? Hey! This isn't right! What is she doing? You have a question? Then ask. Doctor, is this your first time seeing Rosmontis fight? I know it's kind of hard to watch, but I will handle this. You go tend to the wounded enemies who can't fight anymore. Also, amongst them are communicators, personally relaying orders and intelligence. If they are allowed to escape, it will put our whole operation at risk. Right. Just how old is she? 14. And you're letting her fight like that? People, please, let me through. What happened here? I just finished handling the... Doctor? Hmm? Oh, Doctor, did you call for me? Who sent you out to fight like that? Who sent you here? Doctor! This is way too cruel! Why would they let you do something like this? Cancel it! I did. Huh? You did what? I did. I chose to fight. I wanted to fight. There's some feelings that I can only experience on the battlefield. Protecting my friends and family is the only way that I can feel complete. Rodeo Island needs me. The world is calling my name to prevent more people like me from coming into being. Still though, you can't just... You can't! Does that care that I'm a child? Would war or disease spare someone because they are children's? When Amaya and I stand on the battlefield, who looks at us and thinks we are children's? We are monsters, aren't we, Doctor? No, of course not! No, Doctor. No, Dr. Ray. It doesn't matter what I am. I just want to make a difference with my family. You know Scout? What? Do you know Ace? Yes, of course I know Ace! It's already been a few days since I watched any of their materials. I've forgotten a lot. But I only forget. And I'm not like you, Doctor, who threw away everything. What do you mean with that? I didn't throw away anything, did I? Osmontis. No, I didn't mean it like that. But you get it. Right, Amaya? Yes, I get it. But just Don't say it like that. It's about my memories. It's not my fault that I forgot everything. That's probably a side effect of that treatment that I was in, right? Right? Fine. I've lost bits and pieces of things. Lots of pictures and words. Those feelings. Feelings that I can't say. Only a Maya can understand. But they never truly left me. Doctor, I fear that you are complicated. Even more complicated than they say. They say I'm complicated too. Some of them are even scared of me. Some of them say that I shouldn't be like this. But they don't know why I'm like this. They don't know what I've been through. Why does my heart suddenly aches? Why do I want to cry, now of all times? Even though I can't remember anything, why are my eyes still sore? Why are my lips dry? Who left the stain in the corridor? And why hasn't been cleaned yet? Why do I feel worried when I break a vase? But also strangely happy? Why do I feel disgusted from looking at flowers, but wonder from looking at bugs? What happened during all the time that I can no longer remember? Why do these emotions keep welling up within me? Every operator I feel has their own unique difference. And when I lose them, those feelings also disappear. But why? Why do we have so many emotions? Why do my tears keep flowing when I can't even feel them anymore? Then I already forgot everything. Rosmontis never wanted me to take her feelings away. These sudden surges of emotion belong to her, no matter what they are. They belong only to Rosmontis. I can't interfere with them, as long as Rosmontis still has hope somewhere inside her. I can't do that. Because it's up to her to choose what to do. She can also choose to forget. To truly forget. Okay, what has happened to her? Dr. Ray, Rodeo Island has a strict screening process of our operators. Many of them apply for combat roles, and we reject most of those. We look at a lot of different metrics to decide if an operator is fit for our combat. Combat abilities, technical aptitude, discipline, and physical fitness are all important parameters, but that barely scratches the surface. People often have difficulties trusting one another when they are on actual missions. Rosmontis is here because we trust in our orders and objectives, and we trust in her ability and judgment. Please believe in me, Doctor. No, please believe in us. You will slowly begin to see the color of her emotions. Doctor, thank you for fighting alongside Blaze. Don't really have to thank me for that. Blaze needed more people fighting alongside her, and I wanted to see her smile. I wanted to see you too. I wanted to see the one Ace and Scout always were talking about. And here you are. Ah, you found me this time, huh? She used heavy machineries to quickly and effectively destroy the enemy, while at the same time exhibiting astonishing self-control and adaptiveness. Rosmontis is one of Rodeo Island's greatest annihilation specialists. As such, the way she treats people and the way that she speaks may worry you. The way she fights and its contrast with her appearance is indeed very cruel. Blaze running around with a chainsaw may be easy to accept, but the destruction of when Rosmonti takes the field is much harder to stomach. If it will help you sleep at night, I can make you a promise, if it will help at all. Rosmontis almost never kills. Though her tactics seem to singularly aim for that outcome, she actually focuses on disabling the enemy's combat abilities. Take the last battle, for example. All the enemies were disarmed, and not a single one of them has died because of Rosmontis' attacks. She also has much more control over a weapon than she once did. Of course, whether or not we can keep the prisoners alive depends entirely on our ability to destroy the Union's leadership. Only then will we be able to send a rescue team into the core city. But sometimes we must use lethal force in order to accomplish our goals. Some loss of life is inevitable. You still look disturbed though. This is all beyond your abilities to accept. It just doesn't make sense, you see. You might not be able to accept the truth either. Her terrifying Orignium arts and incredible perception are not the only reason why Rosmontis is an elite operator. Rosmontis has demonstrated these qualities because she became an elite operator. We made our judgment not whether to send her to battle, but how disastrous the consequences might be if we didn't let her become a fighter like this. What do you mean with that now? What kind of consequences? Worst case scenario, her arts leak out of her body and pushes her to kill, subconsciously or otherwise. Humans killing each other has become the normal state of things. Even so, most humans still hold their weapons and staves themselves. Whether or not someone who has lost her sense of self can still be called a person is another topic that I'm currently not interested in discussing. But humanity's grapple with the extent and manifestation of this problem. When you deprive a human being of her sentience, then what is left? What is created? When that creation deprives us of our life, then who is at fault? The one who created the weapon, the one who used the weapon, or the one we treated as a weapon? Is this another riddle? As we move on to the next battle, I may be able to teach you more. Oh, by the way, on the issue of her age, Amaya puts on the air of maturity that may have you fooled. Maybe, maybe not. A young creature known as a deadly weapon won't be seen as an ordinary child just because she looks young. Not to mention all that they've been through. Take what you need. It is time that we head to the surface. So, what about Amaya? Is she just a weapon too? You can ask her that yourself. This is something that you should hear from her. Oh. But I thought Amaya is the leader of Rodeo Island. She should just be a weapon, right? Warfare. Hey, cousin! Stop right there! Warfare. I was just about to leave. Whatever it is, please make it quick. You know the prophecy, don't you? Yes, well, there's nothing that you don't know, right? Prophecy? Is that not why you allow Amaya to go? Amaya is the commander of this operation, as well as the one who suggested it. But as young as Amaya is, how could she possibly command? Warfare. How long has it been since we've left Casadel? Be precise, or I'm leaving. 2 months? Warfare. Stop joking around. I know what you mean. She's grown up. Yes, Warfare. Time flies. Age procession in Kautosis and vampires is radically different. It has been 3 years since we've left Casadel. It may feel like a short time for you, but Amaya has matured a lot. Answer my question first. The prophecy. The last Wendigo will die at the hand of the Lord of Fiends. Yes, that's correct. I'm familiar with the guerrilla group and of course their leader, and I'm certain it is him. The original phrasing of the prophecy was that the son of Hor Satek, traitor to Sarkis and disruptor of the end of the bloodline, will be executed by the Lord of Sarkis. Some prophecy, huh? Whether or not that's an extension of their bloodline, There are still many Wendigos living their lives in Colombia and Ursus. That's it. If a few dozens can even be called men. And considering the context of the time, you should view it as a threat. Many people did not want to see the Wendigos leave Casadel. It wasn't either of us who said it, and since you still remember it, you must have found that it is important. No? Are you getting old or something? Since when do you believe in prophecies and Sarkis witchcraft? Old? Me? Come on now! I contracted a party. That is always here with me, waiting for the right time to strike. For Farron, my life is no doubt much shorter than yours. Hey! Must you be so morbid about it? I'm not like your little girl Closure. I wanted to keep skirting away the topic like that. The issue you raise is quite morbid indeed. Never mind. Now hear me out, Council. The others may not say as much to you, but I will. He is one of the very few left among us. I am no bleeding heart, no godly busybody, but we are all Sarkis. I am a vampire, and the old man is a Wendigo, but we are the same. This world is a tough place for Sarkis. I hope that he can return to Casadel. Well, if possible. What the verities come with us. I'm not Warfarin. I'm not a Sarkis. So you refuse? No. I'll do what I can. Even I remember him. Warfarin. Your promise is stronger than anything. But don't get your hopes up that this will be easy. But this time, you'll be there. As long as Dr. Carlson makes her best effort, I'll accept the outcome. Maybe you haven't heard, but your proposal came too late. Some things have already unfolded, and are rather unfortunate indeed. Some time ago, an infected clinic in Chernobyl called Casadel traded information with us. I learned some more information about the Wendigo in Reunion Service. What's more, and you should know this well, anyone who stands against the most brutal-bladed Ursus will soon learn whether it tastes of salt or rust. Nobody should knowingly place our operators in danger. Well, some of the patients' days are numbered, but that number depends on the doctors treating them. It is all up to us. It's all up to us. And, as I've told you before, may have forgotten. I won't discipline you for it, but I may do something to put an end to it once and for all. You're not to say that I'm frightening, Warfarin. We've been over this. Do not, under any sort of circumstance, even at Rodeo Island, speak of the Lord of Fiends. Ever. Okay. Hey! Wait! All hands at ease! Rosmontis, am I getting this right? Yes. I felt it too. Dr. Ray, something unexpected is here. What is it? Wait a second, what about all the scenes with the memory things of Carlson? Oh, what's that about? Prophecy? Wendigo? Huh? Well, I'm not entirely sure either, but the core city might be slowing down. It is? By itself?
Achieving a flawless victory is like cultivating a
Okay.
beautiful flower.
Maybe the patron had a change of heart. Maybe he doesn't actually want to crash into the city, huh? I mean, it would kinda hurt everybody else. His old people who are in Langman, the people who are currently in Chernobyl. If two cities collide with each other, that would have devastating consequences, right? Right? Oh, by the way, we only have 26 hours left. Oh, God.